Congratulations, and welcome to the Environmental Protection Agency.
You're joining thousands of EPA employees across the country who work hard every day to clean and protect the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the land we live on.
Working at the EPA is not just a job. Over the last 40 years, EPA has affected our daily lives in many ways. For the last 40 years, the Clean Air Act has removed harmful pollutants from the nation's air. In 2010 alone, the reduction in fine particle and ozone pollution prevented more than 160,000 cases of premature deaths, 130,000 heart attacks, and 1.7 million asthma attacks.
These benefits of the Clean Air Act help families live longer, healthier, more productive lives.
Did you know when EPA began in 1970, 2/3 of the country's lakes, rivers, and coastal waters had become unsafe for fishing or swimming?
Untreated sewage was being dumped into open water, making drinking water supplies unfit for consumption. In fact, pollution was so bad that the Cuyahoga River in Ohio caught on fire several times.
Today, young people swim without concern for health risks in major waterways, such as the Boston Harbor, where it would have been practically unthinkable 20 years ago. Imagine our nation without the bald eagle. In 1972, our symbolic bird was on the verge of extinction.
DDT, a powerful pesticide, made bald eagle eggshells so weak the birds couldn't produce offspring. After years of public inquiries into the effects of the pesticide, EPA banned DDT use.
25 years later, in 2007, having made a remarkable recovery as a result of the DDT ban and the efforts of wildlife biologists, the bald eagle flew off the threatened list of the Endangered Species Act.
Did you know we used to fill our gas tanks with leaded gasoline? The problem is lead is extremely toxic, and in children causes brain damage and slowed growth. Before 1975, a significant portion of the urban population, particularly children, were overexposed to lead from many sources, one of them being leaded gasoline. EPA regulations phased out lead in gasoline, ensuring the public is healthier and safer today. These are only a few of the ways the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has affected our lives for the better.
Energy Star, decreasing acid rain, vehicle efficiency, and emission controls. EPA's achievements go on and on, but we all know there is much more work to do.
And now you're part of the solution. We are grateful that you're here. With you, we can build on our past achievements.
With you, we can address new issues and challenges.
With you, the EPA is that much stronger. Congratulations on your new position and welcome to the United States Environmental Protection Agency.
Now that you've learned a few reasons why you should be proud to work at EPA, let's take a look at how EPA works. 2 generations ago, with growing public concern about the nation's deteriorating air and water quality, President Richard Nixon formed the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency.
That agency that you're now a part of enforces laws that ensure all Americans are protected from significant risk to human health and the environment through a balanced 3-pronged strategy.
Combining excellent science and regulatory enforcement while developing new solutions to environmental problems with stakeholders. It's important to understand EPA's mission is not to write or enact environmental protection laws. Those are passed by Congress. It is our responsibility to protect human health and the environment by writing regulations and carrying out those laws.
But EPA accomplishes its mission in many ways. Nearly half of our budget goes into grants for environmental programs, nonprofits, and other organizations. They use the money for a wide variety of projects, from scientific studies to community cleanups. The agency focuses its efforts at the local level through partnerships and by addressing unique needs of individual communities. For that, EPA relies on its regional offices. EPA's 10 regional offices nationwide ensure the agency's efforts to clean our air, water, and lands is implemented on the local level. Whether you're a lawyer, scientist, an environmental protection specialist, program analyst, human resources, or public affairs, you support EPA's mission. At EPA, it all starts with science. The decisions made here in DC rely on the sound science conducted at EPA labs across the country.
Not just in cubicles and laboratories. During national disasters, on-scene coordinators partner with other federal agencies to provide assessment, monitoring, response assistance, and evaluation.
EPA even has its own scuba divers, mobile laboratories, an air monitoring airplane, and an ocean vessel that provides some of the critical scientific data necessary for informed policymaking.
Now that you've learned a little bit about the agency and how it works, the next question is, how does it work for you?
During the onboarding process, you'll find out about our excellent benefits and incentives.
You'll learn how EPA partners with the employees' unions and operates special emphasis programs and cultural diversity activities that work hard to protect our interests and our rights.
You will meet people who have spent their entire careers here at EPA. We hope you have a chance to grow with the agency as it carries out its mission and faces new challenges.
Once again, congratulations on your new position and welcome to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency.